currently 6 a.m., late October sometime. And let's talk about early morning times and early mornings. It is my goal to get you to get up in the morning early and start your day. Trying to set up a light here. One thing I need to do to support that effort is to have lighted areas. And like this morning, it'd be really great to have a fire right here, like right over there. There's dogs awake, they're all ready to go. And this is the most important part of the night to light up. It's not the evenings. Evenings, people are, want to have fun and they should have fires and stuff and they should have a good time. But one of the reasons I want to shut those down, it, you know, about 8 to 9 hours before I want people to start getting up. And I would ideally like people to get up and enjoy a really nice morning. Morning is an extremely useful time. I used to get up at 3 a.m. That's pretty early. But that was also when I had a author here. She was writing books. And so we would write together on the couch. It was very nice. That looks a little creepy, that lighting. Sorry about that. Um, I think that by making mornings more comfortable here, I can encourage people to be awake. And one of those things is to have hot beverages available to be poured into thermoses. So if somebody comes with their thermos, they leave with a full thermos of hot liquid. And that could be Jamaica tea or it could be coffee. I think those are two of the most popular things we can provide. The Jamaica tea could also be pine needle tea, and it can be mixed with it. We can do some taste tests. It'd be very fun. Be some fun videos. One of the keys is to have enough light. Right now, I've got a candle over here and a dying LED light. The dying LED light is not charged. I need to charge it. And the candle is a container candle, which can handle a tiny bit of wind even outside. And so those are good things to provide for people. And I think maybe I should give them one when they first arrive with a fire warning. Depends on their housing. Some housing, actually, every housing unit should be determined whether it is candle friendly or not. Like maybe candles are not even allowed. That's totally possible because they're a fire hazard. In other buildings that are built entirely with cob or concrete or something, then we can have candles and there's no danger. And so I like the idea of container candles quite a bit. I specifically like ones we can refill when they're empty. And in this case, this candle over here, that's the candle, has a refill thing you can buy for it. It costs less because it doesn't have the glass part. I do like the idea of using the glass part as a glass after the candle is used up, but it's really better to refill them. And we can just set them in the sun, I think, and then have the wax run out of them in the strong sunshine and then refill them with a candle that's already made. And it's cheaper than us making candles. We may want to get in the candle making business. We have bees here, there's beeswax, there's options. But the cheapest, simplest option is really good. And this candle will burn as it is for many nights. We can put this one out and relight it. It's not too deep. I don't like deep candles. Did you see the candle? There it is. Uh, they become hard to clean out and they become hard to light. And so suddenly, if we have deeper ones, we need longer lighters or longer matches, and that's just inconvenient. And so I'd rather have a bunch of smaller candles, even though I like the really big uh, ones that I can buy. There's a town near here. I like the Santa Muerte candles quite a bit. Those are really cool, and they burn for days and days. And you don't even turn those ones off. You just let them run for days. But that's sort of a waste of a candle. If you could have a smaller one and relight it and just have it when you actually want a tiny night light, they do not provide a lot of light. It's true. But I think it's cool. And so let's talk about the ways to wake up and use the early morning times. There's two options, and one of them is to wake up and be by yourself in your space. And of course, you'll be doing that if you're a hermit here. Um, the other one is to be going to a social space. Now, in both cases, we need lighting. And so you should have charged LED lighting that provides you with the ability to function. It's not that difficult. LED lights don't use a lot of energy. And so if you're on your own, you need to be able to light up your space fully. And I'm talking to myself here because like I can't do that right now. If I turn on a light right now, my whole battery system will fail within 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm living under difficult conditions at the moment, but it's also educational and it's a realization of how little I can live with. In other words, you don't need to light your space up a big amount. You need to have enough light to read, write, maybe use your computer. It depends on what you're doing, depends on your goals. Maybe you need a whole power block thing, a battery. Maybe you don't. Now, in this space right now, what I want is a fire, which I don't have dry wood to make it with. Dry kindling is what I don't got. And also, I don't have a really well wind protected space, and so the smoke would kind of go around a lot. It's okay too. It's an outdoor fire and it's an imperfect space. It would still be better than not having a fire. So, right now, if I had a preference, I would have a fire right here. Now, I've got internet here, which is really cool. Having internet in a place that's well lit is a great thing to provide people with in the morning. They're well rested, they're planning their day, and they should have sets even to say hi to people. Like I shouldn't have to fucking hold a flashlight on my face, although that's fine. uh, 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 uh. So it's 6 a.m. The actual time that matters that you should think about and learn about and remember is civil twilight, and that is when there's enough light from the sun that isn't up yet to light your way and you can walk around. And that's really our target time to figure everything else out from. So if you're going to get up early, I wouldn't bother just before civil twilight. Just keep sleeping. Just hang out in your bed. Uh, or get up and do something useful and go somewhere where there's light. So those are kind of your two choices. It doesn't make a lot of sense to get up half an hour before civil twilight because you can't do anything yet and you have to prepare in different ways in order to survive here in the nighttime. Like this is 6 a.m., right? So the sun's not going to be up for another couple hours. And that means that I'm out here. Now, it's not that cold. I have two sweaters on, some pajamas, a very simple setup. And it's not really that cold today, late October. So that's kind of cool. Uh, by getting out of bed and coming to another place, I'm out on the porch now. It would be really nice to have some light out here. And I can do that. I have to expand the solar power system a little bit, replace the batteries, and it's all just fine. There's no problem with having little bits of solar lighting places, and that's great. Now, powering computers is another matter. Those should be, if you're planning to use a computer or something, then you probably need to have a power source backup for it. Something. I don't have enough power right now. The dogs would like it. The dogs love morning. Hey, hi there. Yeah, they're all ready to go. So lighting things up enough for dogs would be a good idea. Hi, Hey there, Cabron. I have a dog named Cabron. It's a funny name. Hey, good boy. Yeah, hey, good boy. Okay, so what else do we got for morning time? We need hot liquid. We need lighting, and I would say activities of all kinds. Maybe some people want them, maybe some people don't. But anything movement oriented for people who live luxurious lifestyles and that they need more movement. People who work hard don't need more movement. They're tired already. So I'd prefer it if people worked. And so certainly we could have the early work crew that should have portable lighting. And uh, here in the wintertime, it's really inconvenient to work in the direct sun and the heat. It gets hot in the daytime. We're getting into winter, which is really weird. You wouldn't expect it, but like somebody just wrote to me, wait till spring and it'll be great. There'll be lots of plants. It's like, no, spring here is really dry. You don't understand the climate here. Um, it's fine. They're talking from where they come from, which I understand. But things are different here. And so I think this is actually a great time to start work with lights, portable lights. And those are something that hasn't been available in the past, technologically speaking, but now is. And so we can actually start our workday early in the day using batteries and LED lights and really lighting up an area extremely well and working in conditions that are really comfortable. This is a really comfortable temperature out here. I don't know what temperature it is. It's probably 60 something, but it's not that cold. And it's a clear sky. There's stars out. There's a quarter moon at the moment. The cycles of the moon do matter for even working. And so I've talked about, making a schedule for the moon and that's useful to imagine, okay, we want to get stuff done. There's certain days that moon noon, the brightest moon, and full moon is available in the early morning hours. And it's worth it to us, I think, for us to consider these ideal morning moon times. That's a great idea. I had never thought of that before. No, I did. But mostly, if it's a work, issue, if it's doing things in the morning times and starting work really early, physical work outside, then I want portable LED lighting, and I mostly am thinking of a technological solution, not a moon solution. Though both are fine. Uh, the technological one is really more important. I'm concerned about the safety of people working and shovels and machetes and digging and real work, moving firewood, um, starting the morning early for work is a great idea. Actually, I was thinking of it more for writing and things like that because that's what I've done in the past. And right now I've got crappy ass lighting. Like this is totally unsafe. This little flashlight here doesn't light anything up at all, and everything's undercharged, and um, it's difficult. Ugh, fuck. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Well, I do have kindling now. I could make a fire, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Ugh. 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 That battery thing is slowly dying. That's a bummer. It's lived for a long time. It's really good. I think that one of the things I need to get out here, and this would help morning times a lot, is solar powered shed lights, motion sensitive solar powered shed lights. would be a great thing to add to the systems everywhere. Every building should have them outside of it, and that way you can go outside and and you can have light in the morning in a very simple way that's going to last a long time. We should have replaceable batteries on those. That's one of my concerns about these motion powered shed lights is I must have normal batteries that I can replace. And those will be rechargeable batteries probably. And the thing should be designed for that. So um, that takes the responsibility away from the individual and makes a public utility lighting thing outside of every building. And it's at least something. Okay. Now, the motion sensitive part can be kind of annoying because it goes off all of a sudden when you're trying to do something. That's okay. We just accept that. And it's just a way to have lighting in places. I could use it right here. Right here, I need that. I need three of them, three or four of them. It's a very important place. I say that because I'm here. It's very important. And every other place is potentially important as well. Wherever people are, and getting people out in the morning. I don't even have enough lighting to make a fire, barely. I could try and do it. Fuck. Fuck. I do have a lighter. That's cool. Ugh. Without light, it's pretty tough to do anything. Ugh. Well, my friends helped me out. They helped me gather some kindling. To make fires with. I want to make it easier to make fires. There's people that have come here and they've never made a fire before in their life. And that's okay. Everybody's coming from a different place, doing different things. Fuck. So why do I want to get people to get up early in the morning? It's because I correlate that with being functional, you know, and getting shit done. And being responsible. I don't know if that's totally true. But I do know this, it's all a cultural experiment, and and I don't know, what's the ideal way to live entirely, but I, if there is anything I am, it is experimental, and it's a hard road, really. It's tough uh, to try and live in better ways that are kind of difficult. I mean, I've been camping out basically for 17 years in a glamping kind of way, I suppose. The little fire's going on, getting started. Oh, that's beautiful. That was not that hard to start either, but it's not going yet. I got plenty of firewood, and need to get a nice big fire going. So this is the thing about people getting up in the morning is that I have to seduce them, and it's the odd time to seduce people. Normally, you would do that at night, right? You would seduce people at night. uh, and I don't use the word seduction in a bad way. I mean, in a good way, flirting and having a good time. This bullshit sticks. God damn it, motherfuckers. I think I need to make exact specifications on exactly what I want for firewood to get fire started, um, and not have 13-year-olds make that decision for me. What stupid wood this is. My God. It's fine. Everything is just fucking fine. But it's very difficult to get what I want. In this case, I want all these sticks here, these tiny sticks, to be half the size they are. I want to be broken down half the length, and that's because they are too long. Now I could break them myself. That's true, but they fit in the bucket badly. They're in the bucket right here. It's fine. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Well, fuck it. It's fine. Everything is fine. And I guess seduction of people, I'll use any method I need to. And the methods I'm going to use to manipulate people into getting the fuck up is give them a good place to go. And that means a place that will have the sunrise when it happens and is really nicely designed to be comfortable and warm. Warmth is the main thing, warmth and light. And then, of course, people are people and they like people, so that's no problem. So having a fire is good, an outdoor fire, an indoor fire, having a place where the sun will come up into, and that might even make it worth it for you to get up earlier and set up. Like, I mean, I should have a computer set up early in the morning and with power. And I should just plan that into the electrical system that if someone's willing to get up early in the morning, then I can support them with enough electricity to use their laptop or do whatever creative things that they need to do early in the morning. I think that's brilliant. Um, some firewood over here. I'd like to make life be easier. I would like it to be easier for me. I'm in this sort of weird, I guess almost in a sense, an adolescent phase of healing, you know, where I'm between being functional and not. And it's extremely frustrating. It's extremely frustrating because I have so much I want to do, and now I don't have anything blocking me completely. God damn motherfucker. It's in some ways it's psychologically harder than the tougher times. Like when I was totally disabled, like I was unable to do anything, then there wasn't a fucking choice of whether I could do anything or not, right? And so, I just dealt with it. And now it's like this struggle where, I'm walking more. I walked to town the day before yesterday, and it was a hard walk. I walked all over the place. It was unusual. I didn't walk everywhere, but I walked a lot of places. Got a beautiful fire over there. Oh, this is going to make this so much better. Just small things make everything better. Um, oh, fucking fire is a luxury. I have a porch light, and this is how little electricity I have right now. If I turn this on, now suddenly I'm way happier, right? I've got this amazingly cool light out here, and it's just one tiny bulb. I think it's 3 watts, 4 watts, right up there. And that's wonderful. It changes everything. Tiny light. I think we can spend on a place. Uh, I think that's a good thing to think about. Like, let's set some limits on ourselves as far as what we can do and not do. I'm going to actually leave this light on and see how long it can last. It's tiny. I think, you know, there's a huge danger with using too much resources and getting really used to it and thinking that's normal. And it's fine. It is normal for a lot of people to use a lot of resources. I guess I'll use this light now to record. I want to get it down, and the thing is that one light source can serve many people. Let's say that this was a place that people could come in the morning and it be open or not. I can have a light that goes on when it's open, and if it's not open, it's not open. In other words, this is a place I host, and other people can host in other places. Fire makes me happy. It makes me think I'm happy. It's imaginary, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm not happy. Very unhappy. 10 watts, 20 watts, 30 watts, 40 watts of light. All possible. And it really just matters what the space is, but it should be lit as minimally as possible to allow navigation and communication and those kind of things. Here, ideally, I would be able to provide 20, 30 watts of light, LED lights, and that would light up this space really well. So we'll see what's possible. Uh, right now, I'm unenlightened. I got nothing. Beautiful. Drugs. drugs are good to attract people to a place, and I think coffee would be the number one drug. Could also offer tea. That's fine. I don't know where I can buy tea in bulk at a good price that has caffeine in it. But I think drugging people up in the morning is a great idea. Um, it's just fine. And then internet, I mentioned food. Yeah, hot liquid is the basic starter. But also, if anyone's hungry, I think that really basic, simple, healthy food that's hot should be available. Of course, fruits and veggies cut up, always available, is a great idea. But I do like the idea of hot food being provided. Of course, I provide egg dishes, egg fluffy things. And I think that ideally would be just kind of part of the deal. Like anybody willing to get up, let's feed them. Let's reward them with food, hot food, included in the price of the place. It's possible there could be soup also that people could fill up their thermos with hot soup and then go off and enjoy their hot food, their hot soup where they wish to, how they wish to. That's a great option. Um, and I hadn't thought of that a lot because I'm not a big fan of soup. I like things that are thicker than that. But it's an option. Fuck. Arr, arr. Oh, what an awesome morning. It's gorgeous out here. That's not true. It's a lie. It's dark out here, is what it is. It's mainly dark. There's barely any moon. I think it's a half moon. And I can't see anything out there anymore because I'm in here and there's a little bit of light. And so my sight is limited by not having good dark eyes, not having um, my eyes adjusted to the darkness. I would have to go and sit over there and stand over there somewhere in the darkness to have my eyes adjust, which I have suggested in some other videos for stargazing. Really cool thing to do. But now I've got a nice fire going. This is pretty cool. All right, well, I might go away now. I have two bananas I can eat, and this is a really boring example of like why morning's not really very fun. There's nobody here, so it would be funner if it was more social. I think a great social time is in the morning. Um, People being rested and ready for a new day. Like let's get ready to kick ass, and um, it's a great time to fuel up, especially if you're already living in a place and you just have to walk over there. You don't have to get in a car and drive there. Not into driving around, you know, at, at night in any way, really. I don't like it. So, walking around is another matter. And so, walking to a place that's nearby that has all the wonderful comforts that you might desire is a good idea. And so, I want to set that up. And having a fire, I think, Somebody has to get up and make it, you know. This fire is going to be awesome. And so I'll have a nice warm fire while the sun comes up in the coldest part of the night. And it just makes things a little bit better and it doesn't use much wood. Also, that fire isn't going to go very long, really. Now, it's true, we could use it for cooking. And I have a great grill on this thing. Actually, I could have a pot of beans on that right now. I would have to pick particular pots that I was willing to have be blackened by the fire and not try and clean them all the time. That's one thing about cooking over fire is it blackens your pots. And I think that we shouldn't bother cleaning them. I mean, we should just cook things in them that it's easy to clean the pot on the inside and that we don't have to care a lot about cleaning the outside. It sterilizes itself. It's not like there's a disease risk going on. It's not like there's a health problem or something. So, uh, but this is my first fire I made out here. That's not true. Made some other ones, but this is my first one with having buckets of materials that make it easier to make a fire. Like this fire was easy to make, and that's wonderful. Um, because in the morning, when there's dew everywhere, making a fire when you're kind of sleepy or you're cold and you really don't feel like doing it, it's kind of hard. It's not the easiest thing in the world. And so I think having the materials available at all fire locations to make it really easy to start the fire and maintain it in a safe location is a really good idea. In other words, I want to help people make fires in the right places. I would like this fire to be bigger. And so the fire has to get started at what time? That's a good question. Now, I mentioned civil twilight. It's not civil twilight yet. It's not light enough out to walk around. Um, it's early. I think fires should actually get started. It's interesting. I think they should get shut down about 11 p.m., because that's the latest you really should be out at a fire, unless there's a special holiday or something. And I think they should get started actually in different spots for different reasons at about 3 a.m. Now, that's pretty hardcore. That's pretty early. I started this one, I got up around 6 a.m. It's also fine. And every fire can have its own rules about how it functions and how it services people. Here, and I think as the place grows, as it develops, I think every fire can have its own rules and ways it functions. But I want places open early in the morning. I want highly functional places open early in the morning. So I guess the earliest I can imagine would be about 3. Um, of course, 24/7 is always an option. There can always be a 24/7 place that is always lit, warm, and has food. And I think that's a great idea, actually, uh, because people's schedules may vary and their needs may vary quite widely. Mine do, you know. And having one place that was open 24/7 on the mesa would be cool. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about what place we open up first, and I think this is a really good one. This particular place has internet, and I almost think there should be a fire here almost all the time. And there should be lighting here all the time. And it should be a quiet space. It should be a place where you don't talk a lot, yell a lot. I live here currently. I need to make a new house for me. I'm working on that. I'm going to make a hidden house that I can hide out in because I don't want to deal with people all the time. I'm very used to not dealing with people, and I should have a place to hide out, you know. But this place, you know, I think it should be run 24/7. Actually, and that gives people more freedom. I mean, all these rules I try and set up, all this crap I say, you know, it's not that I'm trying to be controlling. It's that I'm trying to create greater freedom, and that's very confusing probably for some people. But I don't give a shit about most people. I do. I do care about people. But they make it very difficult to like them. Yeah, this is really a great vision. I love it. So, if right now there was lighting, which there is a little bit of, not enough, there should be enough lighting to record videos. I think that's the new metric. I think is a good metric to have. Is there should be uh, in this one place, right, and also in the lodge. The lodge is also a place I should power up, and probably the casita as well. So at three places, there should be enough light outside and a fire to record things without holding a fucking flashlight like this and have internet. That's ambitious. Now, I've only got internet in one place right now. I'm trying to get it into two places, and I would like to have it in three. And really, internet, even though the idea of being offline is so excitingly cool, like, because people are too online, right? They're too much connected. I would love the idea of having internet in the whole Bosque, I guess. It's really exciting to the idea that we would limit ourselves because we have too much internet. But I believe that it's such a fundamental communication medium connection thing that we need that I would like to provide it everywhere. And if people want to self-regulate and not use it, that's just fine. But that's up to them. I want to provide it as a service here, free for everybody on site. I think that's my ideal goal for that. What else? Fuck you, motherfucker! Fucking damn it! So I hope you're on board with me in terms of utopian thinking, which I realize is ridiculous. That we can make a good place or anything. Everything obviously has to be total shit because that's what we work for all the time. And I wish it wasn't so. It doesn't have to be so. We can make a better world. We can do it. Uh, we're going to make one by dying off and civilization collapsing. So that will actually be a good thing. Uh, on the other hand, that sounds really difficult and unfortunate and painful. And we could instead collapse civilization in a more delicate and intelligent way. In other words, a purposeful collapse of civilization would be a really good idea for us to do. And what I mean really is changing the nature of what civilization is. So we can use less energy. That's the number one message I have over and over. Produce less waste, stop contaminating the planet, and I'm doing all I can. I'm doing my best, really am. Uh, it's not attractive enough, I don't think. I think it has to be more comfortable in what I've lived through, and um, I kind of have to figure out how to have a really comfortable, nice place that people like to be in, and combine that really elegantly with less energy use, less water use, less everything use, and better food, and just living the right way. And that's a very hard thing to figure out. Um, well, that's cool. The fire is big enough that I can feel the heat from over here, and I'm over 2 meters away. The thing is, the fire has to be fairly mature to serve people, and so that's why you start it maybe at 3 in the morning. You get a really nice fire going. Not some shitty fire, but a fire that when someone shows up, they're immediately happier. And I think that cooking fires in the morning is a good idea. Like this particular fire here has a rack on the side where I could be heating up something. I could probably make coffee on this fire. Cowboy coffee. That's what I drink. It's made real simple. It's not fancy coffee. Uh, I just want the drugs, and I want the blackness of the coffee to go into my body and join with my heart and the blackness of my heart. uh, I wish I was more a loving person. I really do, but I've been damaged, and I don't trust people anymore. That is a nice looking fire. It's actually a really nice fire. Maybe I will make some coffee on it. If somebody had already made coffee for me and I had hot coffee right now, I'd be all enjoying that. I'd be happy about it. It's a beautiful fire. It's a very controlled fire, which is interesting. I have a stick I can poke it with, a fire poking stick. And I can move logs around a little bit, get a nice base of coals going on. And I think it'd be really easy to stick a pot of water on there with a coffee in it. And the sun's not up yet. I'm just out here in October, late October. Great time of year here. But I think every part of the year here could use a fire in the morning. Every single fucking day would be great. I would like that a lot. And usually when I think about fires, I think about more than one fire because they serve different purposes. Um, I think here at the in this space, there should be a fire under this roof, that exact fire right there, the one I just made, on that object, which is a copper disc I bought at Costco a long time ago. We can also make them out of barrels. We can have them cut up with welding things. Um, but I think there should be one that's outside and not undercover if it's not going to rain. If it's not going to rain, there should be a fire available out there with seating around it and walking upness to it. But a good sized fire. And there should be one in here for cooking. And there should also be a wood fired stove here. And that's specifically very controlled for just heating up tea and pot stuff, you know. It should be a good size one. I mean, maybe people can even bring their own pot and they can just put it on there. Hey, you like fire? That's Mayhem the dog. Hi, Mayhem the dog. Are you sweetie baby? Yeah. She slept inside last night, which was unusual, not normal. Uh, and there was no big storm because she's afraid of storms. She's very frightened of them. And but last night she just slept inside for no reason at all. And the puppy is around somewhere. Hopefully she's upstairs. Uh, because she gets too cold. So, hey, puppy, where you at? Oh, this fire's getting better and better. I'm gonna go sit by it. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking motherfucker. God damn it. Fuck! You know, any amount of disability is very, very annoying, actually. Oh, it's extremely annoying. And it's gone on too long. And I'm working very hard now to recuperate my abilities as a person. Oh, this is so pretty fire. It's so cold. All the time people are like, oh, you live in Mexico, it's warm. Fucking read about Mexico, dumbass. It's actually a place with a lot of variety and there's cold places. Oh, this is awesome. The sky is lightening a little bit, which is cool. And so the stars are still out. It's a beautiful sky with no clouds today, this morning. Normally, I like clouds a lot because they look so pretty when the sun comes up. You know, it makes a nice sunrise. Oh. So the nice thing is that with less clouds, there are some clouds on the horizon, so it still could be a good sunrise actually. But as the sun comes up, it's going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to come up quickly, and that's nice because I want to warm up. You know, I want some sunshine, real quick. I suspect it will be briefly beautiful, and that is wonderful. I think a lot of what I've done in my life is to find out how how fucking hard I can make it. Pun accepted. And it's been really fun. It has been a blast. You know, life and shit. Um, but I want to make it better than it is now. Ah. Ah. So I got questions for you, and I hope that as I ramble on about crap, that you have questions for you, and that you're very interested, I hope, in figuring out how we can live better. And, you know, what is better is questionable. That's why there's questions. How can you serve better, serve other people, serve the planet, serve the future? Um, I guess there's people who want to serve, and there's people who want to consume, and I'm both. But mainly, I want to serve for a better world, and I don't mean bowing down to anybody. That's not what I think service is about. I think well, I have mixed thoughts on it, but I don't think service is a servitude role in a way. I think it's leading. I think it's making things better, and it's very complicated because I know that leadership is needed, and that uh, uh, I wonder about that quite a bit actually. Um, what is leadership, and how can we improve things? Uh, fuck. I'm like tired already. It's just the beginning of the day. Oh, fuck. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy you're spending it with me. You've chosen to spend a little time with me making a fire in the morning. And I hope that this becomes just part of this place, this one place right here. It's called The View. It's where I live right now. It's in a cold building. It's like a fancy shed. With apparently one light bulb that is about 4 watts. It's like no power, but the sun's coming up. I got cakes on the griddle. Life is nothing but a funny, funny riddle. I'm so glad I'm a country boy. I think those words came from somebody else. I don't know who it was. Might have been John Denver. John Denver was actually a pretty good musician, in my opinion. I grew up with John Denver songs because those were considered acceptable and not evil, you know, not like that evil music. So, John Denver, yeah, he's got great songs. I love this idea. I am fascinated with it. Fire in the morning. I'm gonna fucking stand right by this fire and suck heat out of it. There is smoke. That's a problem. I suppose that heated interior spaces are ideal, and I would like to make those. I really want to make those, and especially I talked about the sunrise, and utilizing the sunrise. But I want to have this pre-sunrise heated location that is well lit and has a fire, and there's a fire outside, depending on the weather. And I think that's a brilliant idea because I want it right now. I mean, I'm a customer right now. I want to serve myself. And in this case, well, I had to make the fire, which is annoying. Somebody else should make it. Uh, it's not inside, which would be nicer. It's not as socially distanced, I guess, if it's inside. But, I could also, if there's more people, have more fire, bigger fire. In other words, a more mature fire. I just started this fire at 6 a.m. and I think that's why you got to start at 3 a.m. Is that you want a fire that is producing a lot of heat and it has coals below it. It's not a young fire, and so a really good fire would be an amazing thing in the early morning for now. And I did mention coffee. And it's still dark enough out that it's inconvenient for me to walk around. I barely got a flashlight. Like this thing is bullshit. This thing's almost dead, you know. And so essentially, I can't function in this location with the equipment that I have available here, with the systems I have available here. It's too fucking dark. Why is there a red light down there? That's interesting. Down in town, there's a red light. Why is there a red light? It's not civil twilight yet. It's still very dark. That's really weird. There's a red light down there. Hmm. Ah, fucking motherfucker. This is not safe. Things are not safe for me here currently. Um, ah, oh, that fire feels nice. I got plenty of firewood. There's no shortage. Ah, and it gets stacked up in huge stacks everywhere. I could use it as fencing even, you know? Firewood can even be outside here. It doesn't have to be under a roof. Ah, ah. Um, in other words, I can have infinite firewood, no problem at all. Uh, I do have to use it up before it rots completely because it is kind of dumb to make firewood and then just have it become mushroom food. But then again, mushroom food is not a bad thing, it's good. So if fungus grows on it, we throw it out in the forest and it becomes something that spreads among the fallen branches of trees. And that's okay. No problem. You know. Oh, that coffee's sounding better and better. It really is. As the sun comes up. This might be the new morning ritual, you know? Make a fire in the early morning, watch the sunrise. Pretty nice idea. The clouds have expanded over the horizon and they've grown up, they've gotten bigger, and so the sun will be delayed in arriving. Uh, I think I really have to set up a webcam. I don't think it's going to use a lot of energy, and I can hook it up to a tiny computer of some kind, Pico, something, I don't know what. But having a webcam over the sunrise, I think, is a really brilliant idea. And placing it in a spot where it has both a sunrise and people can enter into it and do things on the camera would be funny. Um, I think that's worth it. Yeah, be fun. Some people asked me online if I was sick because my last video I had a lot of snot and I got a lot of allergies and I had actually surgery inside my nose to yank shit out of there. And I should probably have my turbides, which is a nose word, uh, reduced or something. I don't know what's going on, but I've always had issues with my nose. It's just how it is. It's a beautiful looking nose. Look how beautiful. Beautiful nose. There was one chick who really liked my nose. I thought that was so cute because I like noses too. I have a slight nose fetish, I guess you might say. Um, I don't mind big noses on people. I think they're cute. I've known some cute chicks that had a nose larger than average, and I thought they were cute. It's just minor fetish, not very important. Um, any nose is fine. But mine's not that fine. I had to have surgery, and I should probably still fix it. Although now I'm older and I'm going to die anyway, so who cares? Uh, but we'll see. So this is a long, rambling video. It's apparently Facebook Live. That's what I'm using, apparently. And I'm unenlightened, mostly. I got this tiny light over here. And I guess you're still watching this, and therefore you think that some of the things I say occasionally interesting, which is cool. Yay, nice to meet you. And I hope you support the project in whatever way you can. Or you can, write dumbass, annoying comments. Feel free. I don't know if this outdoor fire is that great. I'm far away from it because I'm sitting in the only comfortable spot I've got to sit, and it's far away from the fire, and I have to move my chair, which is difficult. I think it's lighting. It's lighting. It's all about lighting out here. I need better lighting. Like I could actually wake up and do some useful shit of some kind if I had some fucking light. Oh, fuck. I think there's a light over here. God fucking damn it. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's a light. I could sit over here. Fuck. And this is far away from the fire. So, no, I'm not doing it. Everything around here is so fucking difficult, is the problem. It's just all pain in the ass, really. Like, everything is hard. My legs are annoying as fuck. I'm working on it. I'm really working hard. I walked 4 kilometers the other day. It's my estimate. I don't have a official record on it, but uh, I'm getting better. It's so annoying, fucking annoying as hell. And I have no fucking motivation to live. I got no chick. You know, I've lived for chicks a lot, and it's been really great, actually, mostly. It was some really horrible parts that were terrible. But mostly that's the reason I have to live. I mean, what the fuck? Why am I doing anything? You know? And I'm totally disappointed with the entire planet, pretty much. So I don't like people. It's really terrible to have to say that. It's terrible that I'm in that position and that the world is in that position. Um, I wish people were smarter. I wish they studied more. I wish they could see the future more. I wish they would take care of the planet more and they wouldn't pollute and that they wouldn't, um, use so much resources that we destroy everything. I wish that really hard. I wish it, and doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking have any point to it. The sun will come up. I guess that's good. Fuck it. Fuck it all. 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 One of the reasons that it's a bummer I gotta censor myself around you, don't I? Don't I have to censor myself around you? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'll tell you this: if any chick I'm going to be involved with, I don't want to have to censor myself very much. You know, I only like smart chicks. Well, Frida's gotten smarter. That's great. It used to be that she would be out here with me because she likes me a lot. She thinks I'm really cool. And she got here like shivering. She's smart now and she's upstairs in her bed or one of her beds. She's got multiple. And she's probably quite comfortable. That's good. I worry about her a lot. I mean, I worry about her all the time, every day. She could be down here. She could actually sleep under the fire, maybe under the air dish thing, and maybe she would like it. I don't know. Well, she's a very smart girl, so she'll probably figure that out if she wants to do that or not. This is so cool. I think the clouds might have risen to fill the entire sky, which is really weird. I think it's because um, the sun is getting closer, and I actually can't tell right now if that's clouds or just sky. The fuck? I should know that. Uh, get them away! Fucking dogs in my way all the fucking time. Moon is up there still. It's it's not a half moon. It's a quarter moon. So there's sort of a weird fog thing going on. This is really exciting, actually. This is an interesting morning. I'm not normally up outside at this time of the day, and so this is an experiment in getting you awake. And if you're here, getting you out of bed and enjoying the morning time, which is difficult, I realize. Fuck everything. That might be flirting with the universe. You never know. One chick I sent a message to on Facebook, I said to her, I am flirting with you. And she said, is that supposed to be a compliment? And I said, yes. Duh. I didn't say duh, but um, yes. Yeah, if I'm going to flirt with some chick, clearly it's a compliment. I think that I am worthy of their time and that they're worthy of mine, and that I like flirting. I'm a terrible flirt in some ways. I don't know what that means, but I'm a wonderful flirt. Um, I only flirt with people who want to be flirted with. I'm big into consent. I think consent is a really great thing, and that consent should be widely available for many people. And I think that women, I have a lot of thoughts about women because, you know, I'm a dude, and sometimes dudes think about women sometimes. And so I think things should be very fun. And I'm not a big fan of aggressive flirting. I don't see the need. I have probably missed out on opportunities because of that. And I blame women. You know, there's been times when women later, years later, have told me, oh, I was so into you. And it's like, well, that's a little late to say it, 10 years later. But I appreciate it. And it's fine. So, anyway, women or men, doesn't really matter. They're both stupid, fucking dumbass shitheads, and don't like either one of them. This is such a fun morning. Thank you for sharing it with me. I've got my cool fire going. It's over there. I got the sun coming up really slow. Like, it's fucking fucked up how slow it is. Ah, God, fuck. Everything is fucking difficult. It's so annoying. I'm out of power. I'm basically camping out a lot. I can't see anything. Fucking everything. God, fucking damn it. Fucking motherfuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck! Why is everything fucking difficult? Okay, I can't see anything. God, fuck. I'm so tired. Anyway, no, I don't like chicks anymore. Uh, I do, I don't. It's confusing. They're dangerous and they're mean. They're horrible beings. And they have no accountability. I don't give a shit about anybody. I wish I was gay. I kind of do. Not in the sense that I want to fuck dudes, unfortunately, but they have no morals. You know, they have no ethical standards, and and that's not true for all of them, of course. I'm being really bigoted and stuff, but it's just my experience, and my experience has been terrible. That these people, these women, can totally destroy me with no repercussions whatsoever for them, and they can just totally kill me and destroy me. And that is disturbing to me. I do not like it. And I have no protection from the law. These women are evil, and the law will protect them, not me. That is disturbing. And it will create the kind of guy who is alone and doesn't want to deal with women anymore. That's the result. And I'm a nice guy, I think. I'm a good guy. Uh, and I try and do the best I can do, you know, in difficult conditions. And, I got my own strange decisions. So it's not like I'm saying I'm a good person. I'm a person doing what I do. But I tell you this, women are dangerous and evil. They have position of power in society that is dangerous and evil. And I'm sorry to say that, I really am. I have biological reasons I like women, and I've really enjoyed women's company a huge amount in my life. And My favorite people in the world have been women. So I'm not anti-woman, but I am anti the privilege of women to destroy men and kill them because there are false accusations, which do happen. That does happen. Hasn't happened to me very much. I have been threatened. I've been threatened with destruction of me, and I don't like it. It's a terrible thing, and it's something that women should never do. Never falsely accuse a man of something bad because that man could die because of your fucking false accusation. You evil bitch. Yeah, I said that. And I said that because it does happen. And it's terrible. Because men want to protect women. I want to protect women. I always, all of my everything I want is pro woman. All of it. Except if they're going to fucking attack me and kill me. And they can do that. And that's terrible. It's really horrible. And so if you want good men, well, women also have to be good people and not terrible people. So just a thought for you, women, I guess. But it's for men too. Like, don't put up with that shit. I have to think about this myself. Am I accepting of women being evil beings, which they are often, or am I regulating what is okay with me? I'm going to put more fire on that wood. I'm going to burn more wood. Have a really nice morning. It's going to be awesome. All right. So, anyway, for any women out there who are offended, um, fuck you. And hope you do a better job than you've done before. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck! All right. So now the time that is existing is probably called civil twilight. In other words, you can walk around now safely, and now it's 6 something. I don't know what time it is anymore. I have a nice fire, which is awesome. I'm not making coffee on it, which is terrible. So my dog is hiding in a warm place, which is wonderful. and I want some coffee. I'm cold as fuck, and I think I made a video about me being cold the other day. It's fine. This is really exciting. This is really fun. I'm glad you're here with me. So this is Civil Twilight. This is, I think it's a name for when things are light enough to walk around. And it's before sunrise, by the way. And it's definitely before sunrise right now. And I think that's the best time for you to get up and get moving. We started this morning together early, 6 a.m., dark as fuck. And we got a nice fire going. I don't think the fire is as important as the light. The LED lights are really important. Um, the fire is cool. And I do think there should be one under a cover of roof and one under or outside the cover of roof. I think it's brilliant. Super important. The LED lighting is probably the best thing that I need to improve here. I have a socket up there. It did have a motion sensitive light before, and it was really great, but it died. And also, dogs go around here, and so they set off the motion sensitive light. Not that that's bad, and maybe they need it too. It's okay. But everything's a cost, and so I'm just trying to figure out the costs and the benefits of everything that exists, and it's not all simple. It's not simple at all. Um, I'm waking up in the morning here, and I'm exhausted. There's a sunrise coming up slow. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm not happy with things that are occurring in the world. I hope you are not happy also because things don't seem that great. Like, it seems like we're destroying the planet, and I'm very disturbed by things. Cat fucking. Well, I got the sun coming on. There will be a sunrise. I got a fire. That's pretty cool. I'm into that. I like it. I don't have a hot drink. I do have a candle. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I'm going to put that candle out right now. Uh huh. Yeah, I just put a notebook over the candle and put it out that way because it ran out of oxygen. And I want to be out here more. I like it. I think that there are ways that we can live that are better than ways we could other live. In other words, I think that there's better ways to be. And, that's judgmental of me, isn't it? Like, I could think that there's better ways to be than worse ways to be. And that's rude of me, I suppose. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's okay that I think that there's better ways to be than worse ways to be. And that we could figure that out. Like that candle right over there. Right over there. It's over there. Um, I put it out, and I only used up about 10% of it. And it's a cheap candle, and I'm outside. So we could figure out like what's the best ways to live. And that's kind of complicated, isn't it? It's very complicated because you don't know what those ways are, and I don't know either. And we could figure that shit out. Like when should we have a fire? When should we heat up water? How should we do it? How can we use energy? And how can we shit in places that are intelligent to shit into? I know that's a little gross, but sorry. I've solved the problem. It's really easy. It's super easy to solve the problems of the world. People just are lazy, I think, mostly lazy. I don't have a high opinion of people. That would be you, by the way. I have a higher opinion of people who are trying to do their best to use energy better. And um, I don't know, man. chick, whatever. I mostly don't like you. Fuck, it's cold as shit out here. My nose is cold. Fuck, that's not good. I want to go over to this fire, but my electrical cable will not reach to there. And my chair got eaten up by a dog. That's circumstantial evidence, not proof. The fucking sun is finally coming up. It's not good. It's not good. I'm starting out my day exhausted. I'm so tired. Fuck, 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 fuck. I gotta have a reason to live. Fuck. Fuck! Ah! Fuck. 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 Ah. God fucking damn it. Fuck everything. Fuck. Yeah, things are not okay. People say to me online, like, are things okay? No, they're not fucking okay! Fuck you, motherfucker. Ah. Fuck everything. But bananas are very nice. Um, avocados, very nice. Ha 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 ha. Mm. 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 I'm fucked up. I'm so fucked up. Uh, a guy said that to me recently. And I thought it was funny. Um, he still made it home okay. But it's just, it did disturb me, like he said that. And I was worried about him. And I care about people quite a bit, actually. I'm a very caring person and I care about people's well being. So, so I did worry about him a little bit. Uh, oh my God. Okay, so the sun's coming up now. Fuck. I'm so tired. So exhausted from just trying to exist. It's really hard, actually. Um, I need help. Um, and that's terrible to have to say. Fucking motherfucker. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, I need fucking help. It's true. I need somebody to help me out because I have physical issues that are difficult for me. And that's the truth. And I know that makes me sound weak, you know, but that's what I am right now. I am physically weak. It sucks totally. And Not real impressed, by that, of course. It's not the best thing for me. Nobody's going to help me, almost. A few people will. They'll help me. But this is the deal. I'm fucked, seriously fucked. Uh, when I owe some people some money, I know that. I'm very sad about it, and I'm trying to pay it back. Uh, but most people have been super kind, and I'm so happy the sun is coming up again. It's, Things have been very difficult, and I don't mind it because I'm a tough motherfucker. I do what I gotta do, you know, and I'm holy shit. It might be 8 a.m. again. Fuck. Yeah, it is. And the dogs are all happy. Well, goodbye. What the fuck? How do I shut this thing off?